Bidaben is an Anishinaabe word that roughly translates to dawn. But it literally means first light, the light before the sun comes up from the horizon. If you break the word into 3 syllables, you get a deeper, more powerful meaning. Bi means the future is coming at you. Da comes from the word home or present. And ba is a suffix added to someone's name when they die. So altogether, in that moment when the sun is about to rise, Bidaben is a time when the past and the future collapse into the present. It is a moment of opportunity, when the darkness is still with us, but a new day is almost here. This is the Ryerson University Student Powwow. The Ryerson Student Powwow Committee would like to extend their deepest gratitude and respect for the Indigenous caretakers of this land. Though we are gathered virtually from across Turtle Island and beyond, Ryerson University and Toronto are located in the Dish with One Spoon territory. The Dish with One Spoon is a treaty between the Anishinaabes, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share the territory and protect the land. Subsequent Indigenous nations and peoples, Europeans, and all newcomers were invited into this treaty in the spirit of peace, friendship, and respect. This treaty has not been honored, but it is our hope that events like Powwow can lead to better relations. Today, our hearts are with those at 1492 Landback Lane. Chimigwech, thank you for putting yourselves on the line to protect Indigenous land. Please join us in supporting these brave land defenders.
Hey, Nietzsche.
Hey!
Is there a powwow today?
Did we miss it?
Oh yeah, the pandemic.
Oh, so you mean I can't get a scone dog?
And where are all the powwow cuties?
This is rough. Hold on. I'm getting a FaceTime.
Hi, friends.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, what's going on with the powwow? I thought we were emceeing today.
Well, let's just say this year's programming will be a bit different. We're going virtual.
Virtual?
Yeah, virtual. Online, lots of Zoom.
What do you want us to do? The quad's empty. Where are the drummers?
Where are the dancers?
We got all that covered. But right now, you're both just in time to introduce everyone's favorite part of the powwow, the speeches. Good luck, friends!
Well, it's a good thing we're in the same COVID pod. Ready?
Ready?
Bonjour, Ani, Tanse.
Kwe, Sego. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the
2020 Ryerson University Student Virtual Powwow. We're so pleased to have you here today.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's really nice.
To begin today's events, we would like to take a moment to hear some words of support from Ryerson administration and faculty.
Hello, I'd like to welcome everyone to Ryerson's very first virtual powwow, although it is our third powwow this year, and I thank everyone who's participating, and particularly for everybody who had to organize this. It's quite a different task, I'm sure. So I'm going to start off with offering a prayer just to put us all in a good place. And I'm going to be announcing in my ancestral language that my name is Shadowhawk Woman. I'm from the Wolf Clan, and I'm Omashkigo from Attawabaskat. Okay, and then the rest of the prayer you'll understand. Wache, Ani, Sego, Nit, Kwe, Tanze, hello. Dishnahasan Sahakutam, Dakashashanishku, Maingando Dam, Omashgigo. First, let us give thanks for this day that's been presented to us, this opportunity to open our hearts and open our minds and share with each other our teachings, our laughter, and food. I ask that you watch over each and every person who's attending this virtual powwow. I'd like to give thanks to Mother Earth and for all that she provides for us, and beg for her forgiveness in how we treat her, and ask for the healing of her waters. I'd like to give thanks to Father Sky for watching over people and reminding us to make sure that we have the big picture in mind. I'd like to give thanks to Grandfather Sun for shining his energy of life upon us, and he reminds us that even too much of something is not good for us. I'd like to thank Grandmother Moon for shining her light on us in the darkness when she is full, and when she is a new moon, she's reminding us that the light is always there. She also reminds us of the many phases that we go through in a month. I'd also like to take this opportunity to ask you to continue to watch over our brothers and sisters who are on our streets, in our jails, our institutions, hospitals, seniors' homes, shelters, and treatment centers. And we give thanks for any plant and animal life that will give of themselves today so that we can move forward. And for all those people who work so very hard behind the scenes to get our food ready for us, we thank them. I'd like to say thank you for all the dancers and all the people who have come through and are going to share of their gifts, of their stories, of their regalias with all of us. Thank you very much. And I say, Chimigwich, 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 aho, all my relations. I just want to give you a bit of explanation on why I say that prayer and why I started the powwow off with that prayer. It's because this prayer reminds us of our total responsibility to our environment, to the world, and to the universe at large. That everything that we say and do has an impact, not only on this generation, but for the next 7 generations. And that what we are feeling now are coming through from our ancestors of the 7 previous generations. No thing is too small, no thing is too big for us to come together and share. This builds our community stronger, and it certainly helps Ryerson be seen as a downtown university that wants to honor and recognize the Indigenous population of Toronto. So thank you very much to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful powwow. Take care. Bye-bye.
Sego, Bozo, Tanzi, Ani. I am Mohammed Lashimi, president of Ryerson University. I was born in a small village in Algeria, Africa, and studied in Quebec before coming to Toronto, where I have been a member of the Ryerson community since 1998. It's my honor to speak with you today. Respect for Indigenous perspectives is one of Ryerson's most precious values. It's a value embedded in our university's culture and part of our strategic vision. 3 years ago, the university announced a series of initiatives to move forward on reconciliation with our Indigenous community. We are on a road now that is full of promise, but we are just at the beginning of that road. And while much work remains, it's clear that the opportunity is at hand for real change. Our university community is bringing its expertise in education, research, scholarship, and community engagement to work on the challenge of reconciliation. We are inspired by initiatives such as the Yellowhead Institute at the Faculty of Arts, a First Nation-led research center. The Yellowhead Institute is bringing a community-first perspective to issues of land and governance. And we are proud of our certificate in Indigenous knowledges and experiences, an award-winning program providing accessible education in Indigenous history, culture, and well-being. These are noteworthy achievements. But I believe the path to reconciliation depends on every one of us making a personal journey on our own commitment to reconciliation. I have come to know our university as a community of caring individuals who know what is right and are committed to making change. Today we are gathered virtually, wherever we are, to celebrate our communities, work, and values. The journey to reconciliation remains long, but we are making important steps. Please enjoy the day and thank you. Newe, Weche, Miigwech.
Hello everyone, I'm Saeed Zulfagari, Ryerson's Interim Provost and Vice President Academic, and I'd like to wish our entire community a wonderful powwow this year. I'm thrilled that the powwow has become an annual celebration. An event such as this represents the best aspects of collaboration within the Ryerson family and the wider community. To our Indigenous students, faculty members, and staff, thank you for enriching our university with your history, culture, and spirit. We are honored to celebrate you today and every day. Ryerson's goal is to be a leader in Indigenous education, and we are committed to removing barriers that will increase access to post-secondary education for Indigenous learners. We are also working with our Indigenous faculty, students, and staff to find meaningful ways to embed Indigenous thinking, ideas, experiences, and expertise in our work. This includes a commitment to increasing the number of Indigenous students, faculty, and staff who choose to study, teach, conduct research, and build their careers here. I'm happy to share that we now have a total of 24 Indigenous faculty members at Ryerson. To those of you who are new to our community this year, welcome. Your voices will be crucial as we evolve together and navigate towards a more inclusive future. Ryerson's TRC committee has done a tremendous job of advancing our university's goals so far, and I invite you to become involved with this dedicated group. As Interim Provost, I'm honored and excited to continue the work that the Provost's office has done to support the TRC committee's many initiatives alongside co-chairs Denise O'Neill-Green and Joanne Delaire. Collaborations like these are vital to our advancement, and I look forward to a bright future as we continue to put our ideas into action. I hope you have all been able to enjoy the programming that has taken place this week and have a wonderful time viewing the 2020 Digital Ryerson Pow Wow.
Hui, Tansi, Segan, Ani, Wachie, Bonjour, and hello. My name is Dr. Denise O'Neill-Green, and I am Vice President, Equity and Community Inclusion for Ryerson University. I am a Black African-American woman from the South Side of Chicago and a permanent resident in Canada, having moved to Toronto in 2012. As I have shared in the past, I attended powwows annually when I lived in Michigan. Some were competitive while others were traditional. My division of institutional diversity at Central Michigan University was responsible for planning the powwow every year. That said, I understand the importance of this tradition under the context that for decades, under the Indian Act, Indigenous peoples were not permitted by the state to gather in ceremony. While these oppressive policies no longer exist, the legacy of this harm remains today, making initiatives like the powwow and other Indigenous celebrations and ceremonies acts of celebration, resistance, and power. This year, we are unable to gather because of a global pandemic. Despite this, I'm delighted that the powwow is taking up space in a virtual sense, bringing our community together in honor of Indigenous histories, cultures, and traditions. The powwow also marks a very exciting time for the year. Taking place every September, this third annual powwow, since the 20th anniversary in 2018, is an opportunity for us to begin the academic term in a good way. It is an opportunity for us to increase Indigenous visibility at Ryerson, to reflect on how far we have come and assess how much farther we have to go. As one of the 3 co-chairs of Ryerson's Truth and Reconciliation Strategic Planning Working Group, along with my colleagues, Elder and Senior Advisor Joanne Dallaire, and Interim Provost Zulfangari, the powwow is an opportunity to center ourselves in our commitment to truth and reconciliation, and to examine, investigate, and create meaningful action towards what indigeneity and decolonization means at Ryerson. I was asked by the organizers to address the topic of Indigenous and Afro-Indigenous solidarity and the interconnectedness of Black Lives Matter and Indigenous resurgence. Across Canada and in the United States, people of all colors and creeds are rising up in a fight against systemic anti-Indigenous and anti-Black racism that Indigenous and Black activists have been leading for decades. In both rural and urban centers, Indigenous and Black people, as well as those at the intersections of these identities, are heavily surveilled, brutalized, and their actions criminalized. Both communities are overrepresented in the child welfare system, in our prisons, and in incidents when lethal force is used by police. This means that both these communities have a shared interest in fighting against police brutality, state violence, and in holding governments and institutions accountable, and ensuring that they support, protect, and serve all people. For so long, Indigenous people and Black people have not been included. So while Indigenous peoples and Black communities in Canada have distinct histories, we share key goals. We cannot use the tools of the oppressor in which they have divided and conquered groups in a race to the bottom. We must understand the specific ways that each group experiences oppression, injustice, and how the legacy of white supremacy and colonization lives on today for Indigenous and Black communities. We must focus on the way in which the struggles of both communities can join us together in a larger, unified movement against these forces of oppression. Something I am reminded constantly of and through the teachings of Indigenous elders, leaders, and activists is that the work of equity, diversity, and inclusion is relational, framed in respect for one another, for the land, and the cultural knowledges and knowing brought forward by Indigenous students, faculty, and staff. Responses and relationships built on reciprocity and care. That means relationships between the university and the Indigenous community at Ryerson, but also between Indigenous and non-Indigenous community members. And thirdly, a deep sense of responsibility and commitment to individuals and communities with whom we share the world with. These guiding principles are critical to this work, regardless of how we identify ourselves in relation to the work. I want to thank the powwow organizers for the opportunity to speak specifically about Indigenous and Black solidarity. I want to thank all the faculty and staff who have made the week of programming for the 2020 powwow possible, and wish you a powerful and rejuvenating week. Chimigwech.
Hi, everyone. I'm Charles Falzon. I'm the Dean of FCAD, the Faculty of Communication and Design here at Ryerson University. I want to welcome each and every one of you to this unique, special virtual powwow. I want to thank and congratulate the organizers for having moved forward and pushed the envelope of their comfort and made this happen. Through innovation and through a vision, they took the roots and heart of a celebration that is rooted in tradition and made it available in new and electronic ways. I know it's going to be a wonderful day. You know, at FCAD, we have 9 amazing schools in media and creativity, and all of them are looking towards the future, looking at innovation to see what's next. We have numerous wonderful Indigenous faculty members and students who are contributing to the new narratives and the new story and the innovation that is happening in all our fields. And I am so proud to know them and to work with them. You know, innovation on its own is not the right word, perhaps. I think the word is inspiration that I like even more, because inspiration is what leads to innovative decisions. And in the word inspiration is the word spirit. And that spirit, which you have and which I know our students have within FCAD, is really important. It focuses and builds on the past. It builds on the traditions, on the wisdom that we have gotten from our teachers, our parents, our elders, and yet pushes forward and builds new directions going into the future in innovative ways. We have so many wonderful things, like Sakajaway, for example, which is the Center for Communication and Design led by Dr. Lila Pine, and the amazing creativity and work that's happening there. And that's just one example. New courses, new innovation, new ideas, they're happening throughout our faculty, and I know they're happening throughout Ryerson and the community at large. So as today you celebrate this get-together, I want you to think of the inspiration that you have within you, and I want to help you and ask you to share it with us so that we can together build a new future that is innovative, that is caring, and that is loving. So I thank you very much for everything, and I wish you the best. Chimigwich.
Kwekwe, Delawisi Lila, Leawi Mi'kma'ki, Wigi, Anishinaabewagi, Welalan, Ujit Ula Nagwek, Welalan, Ujit Ula Powwow. A year ago on this day, we would never have dreamed that we would be isolated in our homes making speeches to cameras or dancing alone in a field. We would have scoffed at the idea that a virus could upend our lives so completely. And yet, these times were prophesized, passed down through generations. Isaac Murdoch, in a video called COVID-19, Anishinaabe Pandemic Prophecies, shares teachings from his grandfather. He tells us it was foretold that people would have to make their own dishes out of wood and never to share them, and that families would have to self-isolate on the land. We are reminded of other teachings from our elders who tell us to go back to the land because it is the biggest and most powerful healthcare system we have. The land contains the medicines we need to heal, and it teaches us about reciprocity. If we take care of her, she will in turn take care of us. Murdoch says, if we follow the laws of the land, everything will become beautiful again, and we will learn to live again. For me, that means to go home and to learn our languages, the ones our Mother Earth teaches us. Not an easy task if you live in Toronto, because the earth has been covered with concrete. But little by little, we can uncover her. Let her breathe again, so we too can breathe. Here at this university, we can begin by removing the statue of a man who was one of the architects of the residential school system, and by finding ourselves a better name, a new name, one that reflects who we want to become. They say that he was a man of his time, but there was never a time when it was okay to take children away from their families. There was never a time when it was okay to stop people from speaking their own languages, from practicing their own spirituality, from dancing, from gift giving. This powwow is an act of resistance because it is a ceremonial gathering where we dance and share and give and be together. It is about decolonization. It is about reconciliation. It is about speaking our own languages, dancing our own dances, celebrating our own ceremonies, telling our own stories. It is about taking back what is ours. It is about making sure that our children never experience the humiliation of being treated like strangers in the land of their ancestors. And so, on behalf of Sagajaway, FCAD's home for Indigenous art, storytelling, and research creation, I give thanks, Walaliak, to all those young people who worked so hard to make this day happen. I am grateful to them and to their youthful energy. They give me hope. Umsat Nogamach, all my relations.
Miigwech, Denise, and Jennifer. Bojo, everyone. My name is Riley Kucherin, and I'm the 2020 Ryerson University Student Powwow Mentor. I'm also a PhD student, an Indigenous advisor in the Yates School of Graduate Studies, the Associate Director of Sagajaway, and I'm a new Assistant Professor of Design Leadership at the School of Fashion. I have many roles here at Ryerson, but being a caretaker and mentor for the Ryerson Powwow has been the role closest to my heart. I'd like to first express gratitude to the Student Powwow Committee who invited me to share a few words, and I'd like to give thanks to the caretakers of Bigtagong Nishnawbe Gaki, the land from which I speak today, the land of my ancestors. I'm deeply grateful that despite the pandemic, I've been able to work with the powwow team remotely from my community, about 11 hours from Toronto, on the north shore of Gichigami, or Lake Superior. This has been a challenging time to organize a powwow, but despite these unprecedented circumstances, the student powwow has been able to create something beautiful. I am so proud of them and the work they've accomplished. From the early days of planning, we knew that powwow had to continue, that it was even more important for the Ryerson Powwow to create space for education and celebration this year, that it was our role as students to think about pivoting to an online format when Indigenous organizations across Toronto are so focused on providing frontline services. That pivot allowed us to organize some incredible events. We brought together 6 academic faculties, offices from across campus, and connected the Ryerson community to Indigenous communities across Turtle Island and beyond. To Indigenous scholars, activists, artists, creatives, entrepreneurs, scientists, and more. In this way, 2020 has been our biggest year yet. I've watched powwow grow, and I'm so excited for what's to come. More than a singular event, powwow mobilizes our university to honor our responsibilities to Indigenous peoples everywhere. The work of university indigenization, or broader societal decolonization, is done by people. People's everyday acts of resurgence, like speaking our languages, walking with our lands, being in kinship, and taking care of each other. People make powwow happen. Later today, you'll hear our student co-chair Jessica Shirk thank all of our partners. It's a long list that's indicative of how powwow is born of good relations. So to all my relations, I say Chimigwech. Thank you for tuning in today. Please enjoy all of our Education Week events and today's powwow broadcast. I hope you return to these recordings again and again, these echoes of our voices, our songs, our stories. Bamapi, until we meet again.
Gosh, that Riley is a cutie. I almost spilled my Pepsi.
Yeah, but of course he's got a boyfriend. Wait, how did you... So I guess no one's really snagging at this virtual powwow. Wait, am I allowed to say snagging on the air?
I think it's okay.
These are strange times, and we've got to find new ways of doing things. So while we may not be able to witness all aspects of powwow in person, out of respect, we can still learn about powwow protocol for next year. Photographs can only be taken with dancers' express permission. The regalia holds spiritual significance and power, and we need to respect that. Similarly, sound recordings of the drums require permission from the performers. Alcohol and substances are strictly forbidden. Pets are not permitted for the safety of the dancers and their regalia. However, service animals are of course admitted.
Well, folks, we're just about ready for grand entry, but wait.
Wait, is that... Do you smell smoke?
Yes, I do.
Does this powwow have a sacred fire?
Ani everyone, my name is Edie Sinoe. I'm the vendor logistics and e-commerce lead for the Ryerson Pow Wow this year. We're so excited for the powwow today, and we started the day with the sunrise ceremony, so I'll go around and show everyone.
Hey, good morning. Laura invited me to start the day off with a fire, and I said to her that I'll make it a sunrise ceremony. So I got here around like 5:30 or something this morning, and I just sat around because it's like there's a lot of preparation that goes into it, and for me, I like my body goes through an adjusting period for this only. You know, so that's what I do when I'm asked to do ceremonies on my full attention as best I could. It's not always perfect, you know. It's hard to be humble. Big good. Good morning. Nice meeting you all this morning. Yeah, be good.
Ani, my name's Jessica. I'm the chair and Education Week lead of the powwow this year, and I'm so excited to be able to attend this sunrise ceremony with Johnny and everyone here. I'm just so excited for folks to see the powwow today. I know it's not what we're usually used to, but I'm still glad that we're able to have community come together, even if it's online. So, miigwech, and looking forward to seeing everyone's reactions to powwow today.
Woo!
Woo!
Hi, good morning. My name's Angie. I'm a community member, and just grateful to be included in the sunrise ceremony today with all these great folks. Miigwech.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Asinoe. I'm the social media lead for the powwow, and I'm excited to be here today, and excited for the powwow.
Miigwech to you.
That's amazing. So send your prayers and intentions out. And we want everyone to know that the sacred fire is not being filmed, but the firekeepers are protecting our intentions and our prayers today, and the lighting of a sacred fire is super important. You know, we should really take this moment to acknowledge our queer family out there, to all of our LGBTQA2+ family, friends, and allies. You're so incredible, and I just want to say that
we love you!
Our volunteers are also hard at work this very minute, supporting community spaces, screening the powwow with feast food and PPE.
We've also organized a food and PPE supply drive for our frontline organizations. Visit the Ryerson University Powwow website to see how you can donate to these incredible organizations. And usually, at the top of a powwow, grass dancers would be blessing this space. But I'm going to send this back to Jessica.
Grass dancing originated out west with the warrior societies of the prairies. When families moved to a new location, dancers would communicate with the life there as an introduction. They would dance along, pushing down the grass with their feet, saying hello to the plants and the insects. This also protected the grass by pushing it down in a uniform way, rather than cutting it or damaging it, so that when the families moved to another location, the grass would be able to spring back. This method of introduction was adapted for powwows, and now grass dancers are the first to enter the arena and prepare the grounds.
often, our bravest are overlooked. Let's please take a moment to honor our veterans and our elders today. We thank you for joining us. Miigwech.
And take it away, Black Bull Moose Singers. That was so great, and the drumming was amazing.
Yeah, those Black Bull Moose Singers are real deadly.
It's true. Well, we'll all lend to them for lending their songs and their talent today. Thank you so much. And in case you weren't aware, we're offering a full week of cultural programming. We have got everything from fish skin tanning to lied corn to medicine teachings.
Let's hear more about that Education Week.
Plant Kingdom has always been so generous to us. They feed us and they give us so many teachings.
This, amplifying spaces and giving platforms for folks to be able to speak.
Be sure that all the lye is out of it. It's all ready to be baked or to make corn soup.
There's a really big need and a great ask to move from allyship to accomplice. It's more about the process and the journey of beading itself rather than the actual final piece.
Fish skin is really tough, prepared for scales to fly all over. We have all of our fish skins in these jars. They're gonna sit overnight.
The Ojibwe people call the owl kukukuru. These stories are gifts which we pass on to our children.
Ani bojo kenalia demin Indigenous Wakamakon Ndonjaba Mishiki Dodem. My name is Demin Cleland. I am originally from Wakamakong Reserve unceded territory. I am Turtle Clan. I am currently in the Indigenous Visual Culture program at Oakhead University here in Toronto, and today I will be dancing a straight song with women's traditional style, Miigwech.
Anin Bojo, Rebecca, Luke's, Dijnakas, Wishkigaman, Donjaba, Bijo Dodem.
Kilina. Nin Julia Hilway. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Julia Kozak. I'm a member of the Niska Nation from the northwest coast of BC. I've been powwow dancing for about 5 years. I'm also a visual artist. I paint and I work with textiles and beading. I'm really super excited to be part of this powwow and that the virtual powwow that Ryerson University is putting on. And I wanted to give a shout out to my husband. He's always been extremely supportive, and his wisdom and compassion regarding the Native culture has always been wonderful. And he's always been such a huge help to me and to everyone at the powwows that we attend. So I'm going to be dancing 2 different styles today, traditional Northwest Coast style as well as fancy shawl. In my Northwest Coast style for the grand entry, I will be dancing a traditional welcoming dance from the Niska Nation that they dance at potlatch. And then for the second traditional dance, I will be dancing the representation of the 4 different clans represented in the Niska Nation, which are the Eagle Clan, the Raven Clan, the Killer Whale Clan, and the Wolf Clan. So as I'm dancing, you can take a look and see if you can figure out which animals that I'm dancing. And then the third and final dance I will be dancing is the fancy shawl. Thanks again. Tuyak Sitini.
It's so beautiful the way traditional dancers tell a story with their movement.
You know, you could say it was very moving.
Yeah, I guess it's time for a dad joke now.
Ani, bonjour. This is Braden Matwabi Pelche. He's from Wickliffe. He's a Deer Clan and will be dancing Woodland.
Next, we're going to turn it over to our lovely dancers for a bit for a crow hop and a jingle dress song.
Good afternoon, my name is Randy Lynn Nanmahuk Candeline. I am 33 years old and I am dancing the jingle dress style. I am from the Big Stone Cree Nation. I will be dancing what is referred to as a straight song, so you will see me utilize footwork. And as I dance, I will be raising my fan as a meaning of sharing blessings with everyone. Today is a very special day today. It's actually my birthday, so thank you for allowing me to dance. Okay, Ali.
Mosa Beninsekwe Indishnikas, Mahengandodem, Constance Lake and Dunjaba. Hello, my name is Haley, and my spirit name is Wadi Goldman. I'm named after my kokam, Camellia Ba, and I come from Constance Lake First Nation. My connection to dance is I started at a young age, and then there was a big gap years of no dancing, and it wasn't until 2017 that I was able to dance on my homelands for the traditional powwow, and I felt that I really needed to go back into jingle dress dancing. So here I am with my new dress and my first time dancing in it, and I'm very excited, and Creator knows that I need that healing. Past few years has been rough, but I've had so many blessings. I have a little daughter, my Danis, born almost 2 years ago, so motherhood is amazing. Miigwech. Thank you so much.
Ani Bojo, Teresa McGregor, Vijna Kaz, Wikwem Pong Don Jabab, Maingan Dodem, and I'll be doing the women's jingle side step.
Randy Lynn Nanamahukanlang. As of today, I'm 33 years old, as it is my birthday. I originate from the Big Stone Cree Nation, Northern Alberta Treaty A territory. And what I am going to dance for you right away is called a sidestep song, also referred to as a switch-up song. You'll notice the beat goes from a straight to more of a double beat, a heartbeat. And as dancers, we have to be very familiar with the drums because they determine how we should dance. The sidestep was given to the jingle dress as a healing dance. This dance and this dress are very special and meaningful to me. Thank you. All right, Al.
I pressed it.
incredible dancer. That was Danny dancing the crow hop style.
Yeah, such a lovely dancer. And that side step, I just love jingle dress dancing so much.
That's right, you're a jingle dress dancer.
I am. So powerful and has such a unique history.
Didn't originate during the Spanish flu?
Indigenous designers are giving the mainstream fashion industry some serious competition. Jingle dancer Brianna Olsen-Pitwanquet met up with designers Leslie Hampton and Scott Wabineau to talk about the history of jingle dancing for Education Week. You can find that video and more through our website.
Hi, I'm Andrea Romero, manager of the Fashion Zone at Ryerson University. Over the past year, we've spoken to various Indigenous designers and craftspeople to better understand needs and barriers when it comes to scaling their business. That's why I'm thrilled to announce the launch of our Indigenous Fashion Support Program. The Indigenous Fashion Support Program is a virtual incubation program that supports Indigenous entrepreneurs to experience the journey of building a business in the fashion industry. With a focus on fashion, product, and technology, the program enables participants to sharpen their entrepreneurial skills while developing real-life solutions. Interested applicants can apply with a business idea or with an existing business in the early stages. Through the program, participants will meet like-minded creatives, validate ideas and develop minimum viable product, establish go-to-market strategies, work with mentors and industry advisors, access workshops and programming through the Fashion Zone and across the Zone learning community, and gain exposure to industry-standard prototyping, design tools, and equipment. So whether you're interested in launching a startup or are already in market, the Indigenous Fashion Support Program can help you reach that next milestone.
We'd like everyone to join us now for an honor song to honor Indigenous folks that are leading the blockades to protect our land, working in the front lines in harm reduction, and our Afro-Indigenous kin that are fighting systemic racism every day.
And there's so many of us out there who don't have access to proper PPE, clean water, proper mental health services.
And for all our loved ones, for the missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, and two-spirits, and especially our trans sisters who experience violence at an alarming rate.
And then there are our elders who are teaching us and passing on what knowledge they fought to keep. This song is for all of you. We love you.
Singers. Oh,
Well, graduation. It's been a long, hard road, and you have been particularly challenged this last year with all the changes you had to make with COVID and all the worry that ensued. You're going to look back at this and laugh someday. I'm sure you've heard 1,000 times, but it really will be the year of COVID. Everyone will have very specific memories, but don't let that dampen your need to celebrate your hard work. You have struggled many sleepless nights, endless worry, trying to be your very best, and you should be very proud of yourself, regardless of your scoring, of your grades. You should be very proud of yourself for having gone through this and graduated. It's something that you're going to be able to take pride in several times in your life. All family members, especially the little ones, are watching you. And you planted seeds in people's minds that they can do this. So please take time to celebrate and get out there and go to a nice place and have something good to eat where you can socially sit distance from everyone else. But do celebrate in some way. Please celebrate. Don't let the change in our ability to access stuff stop you from celebrating this milestone in your life. You should be very proud of you. I know I'm proud of each and every one of you for having done this. So our grandchildren, thank you. And the next generations, thank you for having fought such a hard battle and getting through. Congratulations to you, your family, and your friends. Take good care. Bye-bye.
We need to introduce the next segment.
Is it too early to start earring shopping for the holidays?
No, it's never too early. Actually, I think Wicket's Naturals just got some of those soy candles I love back in stock.
Emcee. My name is Marissa Magnuson, and I'm a Cree Métis artist, photographer, and workshop facilitator based in Takaranto. My beadwork focuses on jewelry and utilizes different types of beads, as well as natural materials such as antlers, caribou hair, porcupine quills, abalone shell, and birch bark. For updates on my most recent projects, workshops, and pieces, please follow me on Instagram at Magnuson Studios.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm from Rama First Nation. I'm 16 years old. I have been dancing hoop dance for about 6 years, since I was 10 years old. I started doing dance in First Fire's dance group, ran by Dana Jeffries. And I just want to give a big shout out to Beanie John for helping me make these hoops, and Dana for helping me learn so much about hoop dance.
Picking up the pieces of my life, picking up the pieces of my life. I don't know what to do to know what happened to the life I knew, so I'm picking up the pieces of my life.
Get ready for some powerful drumming. Turn your volume up and get ready to dance at home. Take it away, Eagle Women Singers.
So this next segment is called Proud of Our Nation. And it's a song that I composed a few years back, and I'd like to honor the students with this song because we're all proud of our culture, where we come from, no matter who we are, what culture we belong to. Always be proud of who you are, and always rise and shine with that.
Miigwech, Eagle Women Singers. Oh. Okay, I think we lost Jennifer. So, Jen's still out cold. Hey, Jen, wake up. Well, it's almost that time. The party's almost over.
What? No.
Everything from this week will still be available to view online.
I didn't miss the last dance, did I?
Nope. Our final dance segment is coming right up. So grab yourself something refreshing, folks.
Is it who I think it is?
Tiny Tots!
Good afternoon. My name is Randy Lynn Nanamoo Candling, and I have my 5-year-old niece with me. Her name is Allie Ann, and we will be demonstrating the old-style jingle dress. What you'll notice with this version of the jingle dress is we do not utilize any footwork, and we do not carry feathers. We will be dancing to an intertribal song, and Allie and I decided that we will take turns dancing this song. So, hope you enjoy. All right, Allie, get ready.
Bonjour, this is ZB Quay, Jinkazo. This is Lexi McGregor. She is from Sagamuk Anishinaabe First Nation, and she will be doing the jingle dress for you. Miigwech.
Bonjour, Papa Bernse Kwa Indishnakas, Contas Lake Dunjaba, Mahangan Dodem, and this is my Danis, Amelia. And she's also wearing her jingle dress. And we're gonna be dancing to song 5, Sidestep Jingle Dress Dance song. So, miigwech, say miigwech. 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 Say miigwech, Ryerson.
Ani Bojo, my name is Jessica Shirk, and I am so excited to be this year's Chair in Education Week lead. I am Anishinaabe, and I'm currently finishing up my Master's in Social Work. I am joined by my fellow Ryerson Pow Wow student team.
Hello, my name is Carly Sywink. I am the Communications and Design Lead. I am an Anishinaabe from Whitefish River, and I am a fourth-year RTA Media Production student.
Hello, my name is Idia Sinaway. I am the 2020 Powwow e-commerce lead and vendor logistics lead. I'm in my last year at Ryerson doing my Bachelor of Commerce in the Retail Management program.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Edwards. I am this year's production manager and editor. I am Ganigaga and settler of settler ancestry, and I'm a recent image arts grad.
Hello, my name is Jacqueline Asinoy. I am the Ryerson Pow social media lead. I am currently studying at Humber College to get my degree in Bachelor of Commerce in the Fashion Management program.
As a team, we want to thank everyone who made this week possible. Thank you to our incredible Ryerson partners, the Ryerson Provost Office, the Faculty of Community and Design, the School of Image Arts, the Ryerson Library, Center for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, and Ryerson Aboriginal Student Services, and last but not least, Ryerson Student Life.
Thank you to the Ted Rogers School of Management, the Business Innovation Hub, Ryerson Athletics and Recreation, the Faculty of Arts, the Ryerson Zones, the Ryerson Image Center, the Sci Exchange, the Faculties of Engineering and Architectural Science, the Faculty of Science, and Ryerson Facilities Management and Development.
We would like to thank some of the individuals who have come forward this year to help our team. Elder Joanne Dallaire, Johnny Moore, Charles Falzon, Dr. Lila Pine, Sana Muljidut, Jenny Blackbird, Jennifer Sylvester, Sadia Khatun, Michael Mihalzitz, Lois Ogini, Stephen Allen, and Amanda Cohen.
And also we'd like to thank Carol Sutherland, Corey Scott, Maria Lupoy, Dan Batko, Jason Molesley, Stephen Chong, Allison Urowitz, Marnie Gilbert, Edith Nataprawira, Jackie Adwang, Kate Canavan, Philip Rigo, Robert Ott, Janice Colbert, Jonathan Duder, and Dina Sanan.
Thank you to the organizations who supported our food and PPE drive, including Crosslinks Transit, Caesar Ryerson, Superior Glove, Ekran Marketing, SMP Canada, and SSE Cares.
Thank you to Finding Our Power Together and Troon Technologies for your support. Thank you to all of our incredible student volunteers, and finally, thank you to our incredible external donors, the Department of Canadian Heritage, Canadian Roots Exchange, and the City of Toronto.
As a team, we are so grateful to everyone who helped make this year a success. We have been planning for the last 6 months, and we are so thrilled to share our digital event with you.
Be sure to take us online and use the hashtag #RUPowwow to show us how you're enjoying today's live event. We hope you enjoy the 2020 Ryerson Powwow.
Well, Lalan, to all of our incredible singers, the Black Bull Moose singers, Eagle Women singers, and All Nations singers.
Chimigwech to our head dancers.
Well, Lalan, to those who joined us today and to those who weren't able to.
Chimigwech to Ryerson Student Powwow Committee for inviting us. We had a blast.
The next 2021 Ryerson Student Powwow is just 364 days away.
Come on, I'll make you some fry bread.